Hello, everybody. My name's Ardendris, and welcome back to All the Mods 10. Last time, we continued looking at the neural hostile program. Hostile neural networks, that's what it's called. So, we already had our programs set up for the spiders, squids, and, whatever ones did I already have set up? I don't remember. Spider, squid, drowned. And then I think I had a fourth one free. I think I was only working on three at the time, or I had started an Enderman. I don't remember. But anyways, we had all those ones. Two of them made their way to advanced, and the other two were still on basic. So we ran those through the new simulation chamber with the Enderman one specifically, until eventually it gave us the Enderman prediction right here. We actually still have one. So, the way this works is I can say, oh, I have an Enderman prediction. Give me 16 Ender Pearls or 4 heads or whatever I want from this list. I'm going to hold on to that for now. I already got 16 Ender Pearls out of it. I don't really need more right this second. So that's how that works. We have models set up for those four. We also went and got a model for Wither Skeletons. And I ran this through with 64 of the prediction things, so now we have 64 generalized Nether predictions and 30 Wither Skeleton predictions, which these are pretty good. I can just put these in here, and we can grab 32 Wither Skull fragments, 24 bones, 32 coal, 2 withered ribs, or 3 Wither Skeleton skulls. And off the bat, without even thinking about it, the Wither Skeleton skull looks really good. But then the Wither, you need 3 ribs, I think, in order to get one skeleton skull, so that's not even worth it. Those two are both eh. But the Wither Skull fragments, the way they work, 9 of them equals 1, so it would need to be 27, so this is just the better option. Each one of these is 3 and a bit withers, just on their own. So I'm just going to run those through like that, and we're going to have near enough infinite withers, especially if I just put more of those prediction things in here. So, yeah, this mod works pretty well for our purposes right now. We also have an advanced model for blazes set up, so we could run that through and get whatever we wanted that way. And a faulty model currently set up for withers. We only killed the one that was wild using a couple of our diamond swords, or glass swords rather. Yeah, yeah, these are very good. 2 hits from two of these, they get used up in 1 hit, and then 1 strike from our netherite insta-kill sword is enough to take down a wither. It's pretty cool. So, yeah, no more worries about those, which is good, because we're going to need to grind a bunch more of them if we want to start simulating them and get the free nether stars out of it. But, that's about it. Between episodes, I didn't have a chance to do much. I am recording this on the 4th, so I've been out and about all day. It's also relatively late, so I might actually do a short video. Every time I say that, I end up just not. But I don't know if I'm feeling a full one. I might end up recording the rest of this in the morning. But, oh, I guess all my things are currently filled up. Time to grab an extra glass sword. And also I want to set up this Greek Geos scroll on our Drink Me friends. But anyways, I technically did a little bit more building here, in that I started looking at how I was going to build this, and I think I'm going to use all 4 of these stones in some sort of spiral pattern or some sort of pillar pattern. I have no specifics in mind right now. I just thought it would be cool to have like 4 different colored stones that could like represent magical stone capable of grabbing energies of various types. So, yeah, that's something to work on. But, the only other real thing I did is I set up the Vitalic source link over here. So this thing, it's a glistening melon. That's a melon and gold nuggets. That's simple enough. Oh, I stepped into a plant. So yeah, a glistening melon with 2 source gems and 2 pieces of gold. It's super cheap. But the way this one works is if you breed something, or if you breed animals, or if you There we go. Geos added on them, so I can no longer hurt them. There we go. I had accidentally turned some of them back into their charms while killing some animals a little while ago, or when I was on earlier this morning. Because I was on, I did some work, and then I hopped off and haven't been back since, and now it's 11:30 at night. So, yeah, that thing. If I just start breeding a bunch of animals and then kill off some of the extra animals, I'll just keep filling this chest up, and this will keep filling these with source, which will mean our little Drigme friends will just keep doing their work and getting extra stuff. It's a pretty nice system. I'm fairly certain there's something that lets us do auto breeding too, so could set that up at some points. And I mean, we probably will when we're fully automating stuff, but for right now, I don't mind having to go in and manually do stuff sometimes. I don't know. I don't think I like fully automating everything. It kind of leaves me with not much to do when I'm just waiting for machines to start doing their thing. And we set you up over here to refill. Anyways, today, what are we going to do? Well, at the end of last time we were looking and we were at some stuff and it was slowly realizing that maybe the next thing to do is kill the Ender Dragon, because it's more or less the last quest as far as the beginning goes. And then I believe there's a bunch of stuff we're going to need Dragon's Breath and some other Dragon Drops from. So that's coming up pretty soon. We also need to set up a model for the Ender Dragon as well. But, I think there's some stuff I want to do first. Like, I think I want to get the Wither model going today instead. Plus, something I've been meaning to do for like 3 episodes now and keep forgetting. We're going to use these miniature red hearts and wither bones. What else is it? To make the red heart canisters. So, yeah, these things are just going to give us where we have 13 wither bones, 13 extra hearts, although some of them are going to have to be turned into the yellow versions instead. So miniature red hearts we have, wither bones we have, relic apple. It's an apple with 2 diamonds and 2 emeralds. That's simple enough. I just need to make sure I have enough apples for that. And then I believe the canister is just some iron. I want to say a regular bone and something else. I don't remember. So apples, we have 35. Good enough. The canister, it's a bone and 4 iron. Yeah, that's, again, pretty simple. Apparently I used up all my actual iron, so I'm going to have to use some blocks for it. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Why am I counting out 4 when we're going to do like 10? So, there's 5 canisters. Need to grab out diamonds and emeralds. You're completely full and you're completely full, so you can go away. So, let's just do this, this, and this. Did I get it backwards? No, I did not. So that's going to be 12 of them. These are only used for the red ones, so we only need to make 10. 1, 2. You can go in there. 10 of these. Cool. Now these, and these all get put together to get 10. Huh? What just happened? Oh, wait, no, I only made 5 canisters. Duh, I goofed on that one. So, oh no, the traveling merchant is getting hurt. Whatever will we do? Throw it on the floor for a moment, I guess. 2, just do that. I don't know, inventory management is never my forte. So, there's another 4. I said there's another 4. 9 red heart canisters, and... Oh, they don't just have their own charm slot anymore. Didn't realize that fact. So, how do you work now? I did not look far enough into this. Add bobbly. Oh, we need these heart amulets now. Okay. So, heart amulet and soul amulets. How does one make these? Oh, and they apparently have bows now, too. So, it's a heart, 3 glass, and 2 string. That's also pretty simple. You can go in there for now. Nope, you go like this. 2 string. and 3 glass, which I'm just always carrying on me at this point. 1, 2, 3. So this should work just like this, right? That and that gets us a heart amulet, which is going to have to replace the amulet of concentration. Oh, that's really bad. Am I too reliant on that? I don't know. Right click to open. So from here, it can now hold 9 of those. That's 9 extra hearts. Wait. Oh, wait, no, the heart amulet has its own spot. Cool, it does not replace it. I was expecting it to work like a normal necklace. So we now just have 9 extra hearts. I should be able to make it the next, and one more of these real quick. 1, 2, like so. That's, that, and that. Cool. And then these are used for the yellow ones, right? Yes, they are. So just make an extra one if I can. I put away all the other things. So there. 1 second. Let me pull out the stuff I need again. Okay, so one more relic apple, one more container, or whatever it's called, canister. So this, and this. So just to double check this, I can't set this up for an 11th heart, right? No, I can't. But I can make 3 more of these, and I can turn them into yellow ones using yellow hearts and the red and the notch apple. I only have 1 yellow heart, I think. Melted yellow hearts. Oh, 9 melted red hearts becomes 1 melted yellow heart, so I could make more of these. And these are just smelting red hearts. Okay. So, 9, 18, 27. There's 3. But I don't have enough wither bones for 4 more. I should probably double check I didn't miss any of those back at home. But it looks like we're going to be able to get 3 yellow hearts as well, which will mean 13 extra hearts just as a baseline all the time. So I'm pretty happy with that. Just to double check, I seriously need to set things up better. I do have 2 more in here, so I don't have to make one. But 2 more red heart canisters, these, and 3 of these things that I'm just saving. So inventory management is a pain. But, that should be simple enough to do, so 1 second. Okay, there's all the red heart canisters we can make, and from there, pretty simple to evolve them again. There we go, so just as a baseline, 13 extra hearts. So that's pretty good in my book. Anyways, from there, now I need to deal with inventory management again, but I think we're setting up to go kill a bunch of withers at this point. So, that's why I need these stuff. Like, I do not have enough soul sand to kill all the withers we're going to need to kill, but the generalized nether predictions that we get for free can be used for fabrication directives, as well as blaze powder, ghast tears, so that's really good, we can make those, blaze rods. I mean, we don't need that or that, but since we don't have a ghast thing yet, that's pretty good. But, I did not realize you can use them to make the bitter ones. A bunch of gold for free, that. But we're going to use these to make a bunch of soul sand. It just requires regular sand that we already have. Um, each of these is enough for 1 wither, right? I just hit the wrong button. Yeah, each of these is enough for 1 wither, so that's enough for 6. We can make any more that we want. So I think there's that. And we're going to head back. We're going to let all those wither things run through so we can summon as many as we need with the skulls. And that should be that. So let me get all the materials together. Then we're going to run over somewheres where we can fight them freely without worrying about anything else. Okay, so 2 stacks of wither skeletons. Wither skeleton skulls, I think should do us for a little while. And it's actually way more than I was actually intending to get. Like, that's a lot. But, we're probably not going to be fighting all of those right now. I only have so many swords. But, enough to get at least basic, maybe even advanced. That's probably good enough for me. Anyways, 2 diamond swords, and then the netherite sword to finish things off. This should be pretty simple. 1, 2. Oh, really? Survived? Oh, I guess I didn't wait for the super boost for the. I guess I didn't wait 5 seconds to swing, because we do have this power glove that's really good at its job. But what did we get out of that? Ancient Scroll of Aquatic Life. Allow us to move freely and breathe in the water. Okay, that's pretty good. That's a new one. Everything else looks more or less the same as far as that sort of loot goes, so it can all go in here. Not my diamond, not my pickaxe. That does not go in there. So, number 1. Down and out in a matter of seconds. Cool. Time to repeat the process a lot of more times. Like, right? Where's my... There it is. Like, we're gonna do that probably at least 4 more times so that we can get to a basic model. How many more after that? I don't really know. Actually grab swords. We have 4 swords left after this. I guess... I don't know how much damage our netherite sword does when it gets the big boost. Let's try doing just 1 sword per wither and then wait 5 seconds between each swing. Okay, our charm's doing okay. Wait, did our sword just survive the swing? What happened there? I'm so confused. What happened there? Oh, we got 2 scrolls that time. Scroll of Mercy. Share beneficial effects among nearby allies. Preserve experience and beneficial effects on death. Okay. Another voodoo doll. I'm actually mildly confused. What happened there? I feel I definitely hit it with the diamond, I keep calling them diamond. I definitely hit it with a glass sword there. It just didn't break it for some reason. Anyways, 2 more miniature hearts is pretty good. Okay. I'm not gonna knock the fact that we didn't lose our sword there, but I am confused by it. Anyways, should probably grab this Pam stuff, because it looks like new ones we don't have. That was from Mama's. Never mind, that is not important. Anyways, I think you get the gist. I'm gonna do that until I run out of glass swords, basically. Because the more we do now, the less the machine has to do. So, we'll be able to get it up and running a little bit faster. Okay, I didn't even realize I was out of swords. I thought I had 1 more, but, that was, a whole lot easier than I was expecting it to be, which I guess makes sense when you have really good food that essentially gives you permanent regen. You start with 13 extra hearts. Most of those fights we had a wither immunity, although that ran out pretty quickly. Every single fight we started with 157 damage, just out of 300, so that's a thing. And our diamond on glass. They are made of glass. That's why they are single hits. The one that we keep getting duplicates of has a 40% chance not to take damage. So that's why that's why that sword I hit with didn't disappear immediately. And that happened a couple more times along the way. You know what? Let's just do 1 more. I'm curious, without the 157 damage to start the fight off with, how much harder is it to beat it? Probably not that much harder. I do still get a big boost every 5 seconds. It's just going to take me a little bit longer to hit that halfway mark, or the 30% or 20% mark in order to actually kill it, insta-kill it, rather. Really? Come on. I hate withers so much. I have no idea how much health I have. Come on. Follow me down here, please. 220. 200. Yeah, this is significantly harder than it was before, but I am not actually in any danger. Our saturation just ran out, so we're gonna lose health again. But I can just eat again in a moment if I need to. And this is at half health, which means we're pretty close. Really, I missed? Okay, it's coming in for a... It's not coming in for a landing? Okay, I got the big boost there. I can just sort of spam here, taking it for a moment, so I can just do this. But yeah, that works pretty well. Eat up so we don't actually die. But we also have a lot of good loot out of this. So all of those can go away for now. Um, we have a skeleton familiar, a summoned direwolf familiar, catacomb zombie. Let's see, a lily. It's just a straight up flower, I think. Summoned wolf. Plus we got this receptacle of soul, which right click on a decorative grave to bind the soul, and when it's in your inventory, you can't die. I'm going to assume that works like a totem of undying if I had to guess. But also just a whole bunch of the extra scrolls for various effects. Really should look more into it. I'm just gathering a bunch of spells and scrolls and whatnot from it. But I don't really know how most of them work. Or how good any of them really are. But I now have to deal with a lot of inventory stuff. But I'll deal with all of that after we go ahead and set up our new model in there. We managed to get half of the way to advanced, which means it should run through pretty quickly and get advanced. And from there, it's a 20% chance every time it runs through that we'll just get a Wither Star, basically. So grab the Deep Learner out, grab out the Wither data model. This goes in here along with you. And I'm assuming this one's going to fail. It's only 5%. But it should pretty quickly reach its next level. Data per kill 4. Ah, I see. That's why the whole data collected thing was weird. Hmm. Oh, I see. So in order to reach advanced, it needs to get 27 more failed kills in here. But if we were to actually kill it, it would get 4 points. That's why. Okay, I understand now. So it needs to run through 26 times until it becomes advanced. Meanwhile, if we went and killed 5 more withers or whatever, it would get there right now. Okay, that's good to know. I could. I just don't really feel like doing the actual wither fight 5 more times. I'd rather wait until I can get another glass sword, which is going to take a little bit. So I'm just going to let that run through for a little bit. Hopefully it won't take too long to get at least one. What is that? It's breaking now. Anyways, let's keep the deep learner off for a moment so we can actually see our Mahu. Another thing I want to do before we actually go and make our way over to the end to fight the dragon is upgrade our jetpack. Right now, we just have a wood one. That's not going to get us very far now, is it? Any stone except for cobble will work for the stone one. Copper's just better. It doesn't matter which one we go. Honestly, copper is probably just going to be easier. I have all the copper on me already. I'd have to go back home. So, I also need iron. How does this work again? I know I need the copper capacitor, which is 3 copper cells, which is... Okay, I need wood, and I need to turn some of these into actual things. So, redstone capacitors are this. I know it's wrong. No, it isn't wrong. Okay. Basic coils. We're going to need a bunch more of those. How much of this do I just remember off the bat? There's that. Uses. Copper thing. 3 of these. Cool. Now from there. Cool. We just have the copper capacitor. I did most of that from memory. And then we need 2 copper thrusters, which is to say 6 more. 7 more redstone. 7 more basic coils. Which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm really gonna need 2 more pieces of iron and a couple more sticks. I was so close. Doop, 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 doop. Why do I need 7? I think I need 8, don't I? Basic coil, uses, copper things. Yeah, I need 8. Where was I getting 7? I need 8. I need 2 copper energy cells. But to make the thruster, furnace, simple enough. 2 furnaces will do. I need 1 more of these, because right now I'm going to be 1 short. I'm not entirely sure where my math was coming from there. 2 furnaces, and that should get us a couple copper a couple copper thrusters, which in turn gets us a copper jetpack. Okay, it does carry over its current power storage, so that's pretty good. The copper, that's 3 times, almost 4 times as long in battery. That's still not going to be great. We're going to go to iron at least, and then from there gold. And I looked quickly a moment ago. A gold is just like twice as good, 3 times as good. It's like a 3 times boost every times, or a 1.8 when it goes from copper to iron or something. I still haven't succeeded at all. It's still completely glitching out, so hopefully that will be fine. Anyways, I need to do more or less the exact same thing. I'm not going to make you sit through all of this, I don't think. I'll go to iron, and then I'm just going to repeat the process with gold, and then from gold. We might stick with gold for now, actually. So, iron capacitor. Iron jetpack requires iron capacitor, requires 3 iron things, requires 3 those, which requires so on and so forth. We get the drill. I'm just going to keep doing this again. It's the exact same thing, but replacing copper with iron. Okay, whoops. I made 3 extra basic coils when making the iron jetpack, and I was like, oh, it'll be fine. We can just use them for the gold, too. But the gold actually has a slightly different recipe. Like, it's all the same. It's the iron jetpack with gold in place of where the iron was when we made it. But now, the gold capacitors require gold energy cells, which require advanced coils, which is the same thing but with gold instead for the coils. So, I guess I have 3 extra coils that I didn't need, and I need to make these ones instead. But other than that, it's exactly the same. It's just replace whatever it was iron wherever it was iron, replace it with gold, essentially. Anyways, I also now know why this is messing up like it is. Didn't realize that this model costs significantly more power than the other ones. So the output from the machine isn't keeping up. So we're going to need better cables if we want to actually do this. Um, or I could just replace those with these now that I understand why I couldn't get this working before, and put these 3 ultimate universal cables here instead. That could work. But we do have 1 wither prediction. So, just a free nether star? It looks like it only has 1 use, which is just basically, now we don't have to kill withers ever again. We can just get this running properly. I'm just gonna... Oh, thank you. I didn't realize you had done that. Oh, okay, so we'll continue this one. I'll let it go through and try and finish that one before I go and mess with it. I'm probably just going to move it back by 1 block so it's touching that so the power can go through there instead. I think that's how I'm going to do it. That should work automatically. So while I wait for this last one to finish up so I can move the machine, I'm going to go ahead and upgrade our jetpack 1 more time. I'm not going to make you sit through it. It's the same thing, but replace iron with gold. Okay, and I believe I now have everything I need for this. I'm going to need more gold. Thankfully, I still have plenty of blocks of it. But for this... Whoops, wrong button. With this and that, this, this, and this gets us a gold jetpack. This should be significantly better than that little wooden one we were rocking. Literally 20 times the fuel capacity. So this just gets to go in here. It gets to go in here is what I meant to do. Also, I was a bit concerned that this thing was using more power than the reactor was outputting. But for whatever reason, it decided to drain this, and now the reactor won't fill itself back up. But it isn't... Well, we're not losing power anywhere else. Generated energy is stored in the buffer waiting to be delivered to consumers attached to power taps. If the buffer is full, any newly generated energy is lost. Okay, so that's good to know. Never let the buffer get full. Because apparently we'll keep generating it and we're just going to lose it, which I didn't realize. But anyways, this is run through a few more times. It is now advanced. And we have 6 wither predictions all ready to go, bringing us to a grand total of 17 nether stars, I think. Unless I've got 2 more hiding in here. Yes, so 19 nether stars. That's probably a pretty good start. We're definitely going to need more, especially upgrading heart canisters again. dimension cards, whatever those are for. The Crystallix wand, it's basically Builder's wand, super useful. Unobtainium and quantum alloy, ignoring players and spawning things, whatever that thing is. So there's obviously a million things we're also going to need wither stars for. But for, I guess right now, we have a way to get them. But, is there anything else I want to get done today? Um, hmm. It is very, very late. Like, I am also very, very tired. So, I guess what we're going to do... I don't know, it feels weird just ending off right now. I guess we can go running? Like, I was going to make a bunch of wither stars. Or, nope, words are hard. Words are all jumbled together right now. I was going to make a whole bunch of ender eyes and follow them to the portal, forgetting that, we have this silly little thing called an explorer's compass that can lead us straight to the stronghold anyways, so we don't need to actually make it. So, yeah. End stronghold, search. Radius 0 not found? Excuse me, game? How are we nowhere near an end? End ancient city? That's in the end. End city, end. Sort by name, sort by source, search for group, fortress. It's called the stronghold, right? That's in the end. Did I click the wrong one? Oh, I clicked the wrong one. Whoops. Wait. Wait, no. Game, how are we still nowhere near a stronghold? I know, I guess we're following an Eyes of Ender anyways. I do need to make 12 for the quest, don't I? So, we might as well do this. 10 Eyes of Ender. I should have plenty enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 10. 10. Wait, no, I only need 5 of these. So, there's this and this. Very nice. Should probably actually grab the backpack or jetpack before we go, because it should be fully charged now. Very nice. And whenever we need it, we'll replace our backpack with it. Also, I was looking through something and found something that works as a portable battery. I cannot remember even what mod it's from, though, so I couldn't tell you how we're going to make it. Before I use this thing, let's return home and see if it pops up there. Otherwise, we're going to be throwing a pearl and hoping it can lead us there. Stronghold. Specifically, the normal stronghold. Oh, wait, no. Young's better stronghold. Ah, that's what it was. I forgot Young's completely replaces it. I thought you could still find the normal one. So, 2,000 blocks in this direction. Hold on. Does that mean that Cryar Dark is going to be more or less directly below it? Or it's not quite there, but really close? I think it does. So, there we go. Go to Cryar Dark. Oh, wait, no, I probably should empty my levels. 800 and some on blocks in this direction. Like how this has become the forward operating base to find both an ancient city and and the stronghold, I guess. So 800 blocks in this direction. Might as well just go there and... I should get the stuff to make another waystone. Either that or hope that I run into a village that I can steal the waystone from along the way. Although I don't think the odds of that are super great. I mean, I should make that decision before I keep going, because I am already far away. 500 some on blocks. Who are you? Leo MC 4096. Quest complete. The Gatekeeper and the Gate. I have stumbled across a thing. Control F, right? Oops, Control F. The Gatekeeper and the Gate. It's from Eternal Starlight. In order to get to the Starlight Dimension, you'll need to find a portal ruins in the overworld. There you will find a Gatekeeper. Right-click to initiate a conversation and challenge them to a duel. Careful, they are very tough. Ha! Once you win the duel, you'll be gifted a few items, the Orb of Prophecy being one. Right-click the portal with the orb to activate it. I have found a thing. Um, Eternal Starlight Portal. Eternal Starlight Portal. I... Starlight? Cool. We'll be back for you, Leo MC 4096. Um, actually, how do I make a waystone again? Waystone. Um, it's gonna be 3 stone bricks. Actually, if I just use the mining thing, amethyst and ender pearls, I just carry on with me all the time, and I think I have obsidian. So you know what? I should be able to just do this a couple of times and make one of those while on the run. I don't actually have to head home for it. But I will have to make one extra. I might end up making one extra Eye of Ender at that rate, but hopefully not. Anyways, I'm just gonna keep running. There's a ruined portal there I should probably loot, but unless something super important like the portal thing happens again, I'll just probably see you at the stronghold. Well, this is a very pretty biome, and our ender portal should be just below us, or the stronghold at least. So down we go. Where's my pickaxe? It's already right here. Oh, be careful when mining. We mine too quickly. Come on. It should be within 4 blocks, so we'll... As soon as we... Ow! Well, finding the end and the end have both been accomplished. Stronghold, here we are. And this is probably going to have a whole bunch of loot we're going to want to loot. I think we're more focused right on this for right now. And, whoops. There we go. That and that can all sit in there. Now it's missing exactly 10. Okay, that works out perfectly. So I'm going to go ahead and make a waystone real quick. Which is to say, grab out you. Oh yeah, this place is literally made of stone bricks. I could have just stolen 4 for the thing. I didn't even have to get those stone pieces I got. So that, 2 of these, 4 amethyst, an emerald, and 4 ender pearls. Simple enough. Yes, yes, bosses, we know you're there. You're common enough that we always know you're there, because you are always there. That. Come on. Mouse, work with me here. We're about to end off. That, and this. Nope, I forgot a step. Wait, no, I did make the waystone. Cool. Anyways, waystone can go right here, and we're going to make this end portal. So, next time, I think we're going into the end to fight the dragon. Either that or we're going to actually try the containment ritual on the dragon. Although I am a bit scared of that, because if there's no dragon to kill, does that mean we won't be able to activate the portal? And then we'll be stuck in there unless we jump into the end? Really hope that's not the case. But for right now, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and hope to see you next time. Take this off my hand. So, without further ado, take care, everybody. I want to thank you all so much for watching one more time, and a special thanks to the channel members. Yamato Tanagura, Goddess of the Starfilled Void, and the Phantom Knight. Thank you all so much for your extra support. So, for now, for real now, take care, everybody.